Hey, so it's just wanted to share, just being completely transparent. Life has been a little chaotic for me lately. And, one of the things that happens when it comes to habit formation, well, let's go all the way back. In order to have change, there has to be a consistency of habits, new things that you do. Maybe you don't even see it as a habit. It's just something new that you do. So let's take something as basic as a new job. Well, if you get a new job, you had an old habit of going to your old job, or maybe you had an old habit of being at home. Well, your new habit is now going to a job every day. So that's a new habit. That's a new habit formation. So anytime there's going to be a change or you want a transformation, there's going to need to be a change of habit. Now, a change of habit is dependent upon uh, consistency. And in order to be consistent, there needs to be a routine. And that is where things get kind of tricky because while there needs to be a routine, we as humans, people, need to have variety, like chaos in our lives. I mean, we don't need it, but some of us live in it, some of it thrive in it. It just keeps us going. It's just what we do. So lately things have been a little chaotic. Let's say maybe not chaotic, but I've been out of my routine. And as a result, a lot of my habits have, I don't want to say fallen by the wayside because I know that I can pick them up again, but let's say I haven't been consistent in doing those things that I always do. My number one habit is walking, except that's something I do so much that I'm pretty sure I can get back to it as soon as circumstances permit. But the one habit that I've been working on is recording, being consistent on recording because it's my new habit. It's the habit that I want to have a part of my life. It's not something I've done consistently enough where I have the change where I am just someone that always records. And maybe the other reason why I'm doing it is because this is a public habit. My walking, working out, things like that, when I'm eating, drinking water, those are all things that are unique to myself, meaning I'm the only one that knows really what's going on with those. However, on recording, it's my new habit. It's also a public habit. You see when I record or when I don't record. You can go back and look, oh, he was consistent or he wasn't consistent. Those are the things that I'm talking about as far as it being public. And doing something in public adds a level of accountability that you don't have when you do things in private. I know of people who actually would do live streams of them studying just because it creates a level of accountability. If I say to you, I'm going to study, and you never hear from me again, you'll never know unless I show up on the test and I've gotten from a C on the first exam to an A on the next exam. I must have done studying or cheated. That's something happened. I'm just saying. So I would do like a live stream of me studying, and then you would have proof, and I would have proof of me studying. So the thing I'm going to point out is that when creating new habits, you can't always wait for ideal or perfect scenarios or circumstances. I mean, you don't want to set yourself up for failure, like starting a new diet going into the holidays. Yes, you can do it, but it's not the ideal scenario. You're already dealing with changing eating habits, um, different foods, making meals. Why make that more difficult by putting it through the holiday season where you're going to be around friends and family? All that being said, you can do whatever you want to do. Just be aware that on certain things, you'll have to exert more effort to make it happen because circumstances aren't as ideal as they need to be. So with my recording habit, I'm actually spending more time on it, making sure it happens, even though I may be late in the evening, I may be early in the morning, I'm still recording because I'm trying to create the habit. So is there anything that you're working on, or have you thought about some new habit, something new that you want to do in your life and things aren't ideal? I encourage you to go out there and give it a shot. Well, give it more than a shot. Just go out there and do it just one day. And then the next day, do it another day. And just take those days and just build on day by day by day until you have a new habit where it becomes automatic. That's all I got. Thanks for listening. I have the habit tracker and the link below in my description. And I've got working on some stuff in Substack. Thanks.